Sungai Buloh Serdang Putrajaya or SSP line is the second MRT line to be developed under the Kvmrt project. The underground section of the alignment begins at the North Portal along Jalan Ipoh and ends at the South Portal at Desa Water Park. The tunnel connects 11 underground stations: Sentul West, Titiwangsa, Hospital Kuala Lumpur, Kampong Baru North, Ampang Park, KLCC East, Conley, Tun Razak Exchange, Chan Sao Lin, Bandar Malaysia North and Bandar Malaysia South. Work began on June 2016. Land was acquired and cleared to allow the construction of the underground station to begin. The sites were then hoarded according to the public safety and health guidelines. This commitment to health and safety is part of the Environmental Management Plan, where noise, dust and vibration are all strictly monitored and controlled. Instrumentation devices are installed at nearby structures and readings are constantly taken throughout the construction period. To ensure minimal disruption during construction, an extensive traffic management plan is put into place. Water and gas pipes, communication and electrical cables at sites are being relocated. At every site, soil investigations were carried out to determine the ground conditions. The SSP line will traverse through 3 types of ground conditions: the Kenny Hill, the karstic limestone and mixed granite. Ground treatment works were carried out to ensure that the ground is stable and will not collapse during construction. Each site has its own retaining wall design based on the ground condition. For sites located within the Kenny Hill and mixed granite formation, diaphragm wall construction is carried out and the station is constructed using a top-down method. For the top-down method, the first layer of the station box is excavated and permanent roof slab is constructed. The construction team will then continue excavation beneath the slab. As they excavate deeper, permanent slabs of the station levels will be constructed. As of May 2018, Sentul West and Titiwangsa stations have completed the diaphragm wall construction and work has begun to construct the permanent roof slab. For sites located within the karstic limestone formation, secant board pile construction is carried out and stations are constructed using a bottom-up method. For the bottom-up method, excavation works using controlled rock blasting is carried out until it reaches the final level. Once it reaches the final level, reinforced concrete works will commence to construct the base slab, followed by the upper station levels. Conley, Chan Sao Lin and Bandar Malaysia North stations have all completed the secant board pile construction and work has commenced to complete the excavation for these stations. After 22 months of excavation and controlled rock blasting, Bandar Malaysia North has reached the final level of the station box. Permanent base slab was constructed in preparation for the assembly of the first tunnel boring machine. For the Sungai Buloh Serdang Putrajaya line, there are 4 launch sites throughout the alignment. The first launch site is Bandar Malaysia North Station. 2 tunnel boring machines, or TBMs, from this station will be mining for 1.8 kilometers towards the Chan Sao Lin station. For Line 2, a total of 12 TBMs will be used to construct the 13.5-kilometer tunnel. There are 10 variable density TBMs that are specifically engineered to cater for the unpredictable and treacherous ground conditions of karstic limestone and mixed granite. 4 earth pressure balanced TBMs will be used to mine through the more stable ground condition of Kenny Hill. Of the 12 TBMs, 8 machines will be reused from Line 1 and 4 new variable density TBMs have been procured at Heron Connect TBM factory in Guangzhou, China. The first new TBM arrived in Port Klang from China and was delivered to the site on 13th November 2017. The first refurbished TBM from Pusing Perak was delivered to Bandar Malaysia North Station on 12th January 2018. Once the base slab was ready, the assembly of the TBM began.
The most challenging part about assembling the tunnel boring machine and its components is the lifting activities and the lowering down of each component pieces by pieces into the 20-meter deep shaft. We require to lower down a very heavy TBM machinery where it weighs approximately about 180 tons. So it requires a lot of planning and coordination between departments.
The second TBM arrived 3 weeks later and was also assembled prior to launching.
The assembly will generally take about 2 months. It will then be tested on the functionality parts of the TBM to ensure that all the equipments are functioning well and ready to tunnel.
The first TBM for the SSP line was officially launched from Bandar Malaysia North Station on 1st March 2018.
Today is the launch of the first TBM. A great moment for us. When this first TBM launched, it was followed by second until the end of the 12th TBM. We are on schedule. We're doing very well. We are ahead in line 1. We must be ahead in line 2 again, and we will for sure go towards this direction.
TBMs or tunnel boring machines are capable of excavating rocks and soil and building permanent walls at the same time. The tunnel wall consists of 7 segments and a keystone. One segment is 2.2 metric tons and is lifted by vacuum, controlled by the ring builder. The giant hydraulic arms of the erector can position the segments down to a millimeter. The second TBM began mining 2 months after the first one began operation. To date, 2 tunnel boring machines are currently mining towards the Chan Sao Lane station. Safety has always been the utmost priority of the construction team. MMC Gamuda KVMRT is taking one step further to ensure that all parties related to the project comply to the highest standards of safety practices. Emergency drills are carried out on site to familiarize the construction team on how to react in the event of an emergency. Safety inspections are also carried out on a regular basis at all underground sites. To further enhance their safety capabilities, advanced equipment and tools are brought in, and the emergency response team are trained to use it in preparation of an actual emergency. This state-of-the-art safety equipment is capable of extricating casualties from a vehicular wreckage.
Our number one priority is for safety and to preserve life. So we continuously try and train people and also add on to our equipment that will give us the best chances to deal with an emergency of this kind.
The progress of the underground works for the KVMRT SSP line is at 33% and is well on schedule. All teams from MMC Gamuda KVMRT are working closely together to attain the highest standards to deliver a world-class infrastructure project.